What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Right now, I want to address a few comments made by two legendary MCs. One being Scarface from the legendary rap group called the Ghetto Boys, and the other being Lord Jamar from the legendary group known as Brand Nubian. Now, if you're into hip hop, you know who these guys are. They've put in their work, they've got their accolades, put out critically acclaimed albums. Some even say some of their albums are classic. Scarface, months back, put out a comment that hip hop is white now and hip hop is Jewish, and he was saying it in a derogatory sense. I'm not even gonna touch that because that is y'all already know that's an ignorant fucking statement. That is blatantly ignorant. So what I really want to touch on is the Lord Jamar comment, and the only reason I'm gonna harp on that is because it's more recent. He just put this out maybe a couple weeks back, and he says that white people, y'all are a guest in hip hop. You're just a guest here. You know what I mean? You're a guest in a house we built. We meaning black people. Okay. Number one, let me address both these MCs. First of all, love their work. This ain't a diss. I know some people are gonna take it as that, but whatever. Take it however you wanna fucking take it. But love their music, have their albums, have every one of their albums, each of these artists. Well, I might be missing one or two Brand Nubians, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But first thing I would like to get out there is that these are very hypocritical statements, because to say some shit like that where, oh, hip-hop is white, hip-hop is Jewish, it's not this, it's not that, oh, you're a guest in our house, blah, 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 blah. Let me go back to the Scarface thing. Had a white dude come out and said some shit, not regarding hip-hop, but regarding anything in life, and said, well, that's too black. Nah, that's black, I'm not fucking with it. Do you know how much of a backlash that would cause? It would cause so many of you fucking Negroes to get up and rally together to boycott that person, that white person. All of y'all will rally together, and that's my problem with a lot of you Negroes out there. You motherfuckers want to sit there and rally together for the dumbest fucking causes, but yet black people say dumbass shit to generalize white people all the fucking time, you know? And here's a fucking example of it. And I feel in Scarface's fucking example, that it's hypocritical in the sense that Rick Rubin helped produce the first Ghetto Boys album. He wasn't complaining about it then. And Rick Rubin is a legendary fucking producer. He's been here since the golden era of hip hop. Been in that shit. And Scarface wasn't saying shit then. So that's one major way that is fucking hypocritical. You Negroes know that as soon as some white dude says some shit to generalize blacks, y'all wanna fucking throw that. If this earth was flat, you would want to throw that motherfucker off this motherfucking side. And don't say that you wouldn't. Okay, next. The Lord Jamar statement. White people, y'all are just a guest in hip hop. Really? Okay, let's go back. Rick Rubin, the Beastie Boys, Third Base, Necro, Cage, Non-Fiction, well, Ill Bill, I'll say, Sabak Red. These are all dudes that, Everlast. These are all dudes that have been in the game. Yes, they were a minority in a dominant black art form. And Eminem, how could I forget him? And I've never heard a white MC say, well, this is a white thing right here. Every MC that I listen to that's white always gives props to their black heroes that paved the way for them. And I just think it's stupid, you know, that to shove that in somebody's face, say, hey, let me just remind you where the fuck you at. Which white MC, Lord Jamar, please point out the white MC that said, this is a white thing right here. This hip hop shit is a white thing. If you point that MC out, then I'll gladly shut the fuck up. But I've never heard a white MC say that shit. And even if he did, he would be blackballed. Literally, he just would be blackballed. It just wouldn't even make sense for a white rapper to say that shit. And it's just sad, these comments, because it's 2013. We should be sort of beyond all that seeing color bullshit. We should be beyond all that bullshit. And here we are, bringing it back up again, you know? And it's sad to me. It really is, because, you know, hip hoppers especially are supposed to be so open-minded and this and that and the third, and you know, and that's another thing, by the way, going back to the hypocrisy shit. None of y'all were complaining when you were getting money given to you by the white man. Why weren't you complaining about that shit? Why didn't you say, no, I'm not taking white people's money? White people are the biggest hip-hop consumers. And nobody was no one was saying shit when they were getting paid. But yet, now all of a sudden, because, well, don't take this as a diss, but Scarface and Lord Jamar, I like their music. I know when they're coming out with shit, but not a lot of people are checking for them. They're not in their fucking heyday anymore. And now they want to stay relevant by saying stupid ass controversial statements, which is what a lot of these new rappers do. This is the shit that I keep telling y'all about. I can't stand when some of these motherfuckers will either co-sign whack shit or say stupid ass shit just to stay relevant. Stop that shit. Make some music that will be timeless, that motherfuckers could say, oh shit, this motherfucker still got it. Jay-Z's doing it, KRS is doing it, you know, and they're not saying fucking crazy, well, KRS, sometimes he does, but KRS is still putting out music, you know what I mean? And the hypocrisy is just fucking wild. That's all I really wanted to say. And before I go, hypocrisy again. Scarface did a track with fucking Vinny Paz on what was it? God of the Serengeti, I believe. He was on there. Was it God of the Serengeti? Yeah, I think it was that. I forget. It was either that or Vinny's first album. I forget which one. But Scarface was on one of his albums. And if you were really feeling that way, wouldn't you just say, well, nah, he's a white MC, I'm not gonna fuck with him? Why take Vinny Paz's money for a verse? You know what I mean? So that's all I gotta say, man. Stop the hypocrisy, black people, you fucking motherfuckers, you dumb separatist motherfuckers. It's time to get in line. We all learn from each other. Stop seeing fucking color, you know. fucking grow the fuck up. That's all I gotta say. Alright? Shout out to Scarface, shout out to Lord Jamar. I still love their music. Stick to that shit. Stop making dumb statements. That's all I gotta say, alright? Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.